Today we are going to learn how to solve a stoichiometry level 1 question where you are converting moles of one substance to moles of another substance. We already have our balanced chemical equation. So our question reads, how many moles of CO2 are produced when 3.5 moles of O2 react with C3H8? The first thing I want to do is write my given value, which is 3.5 moles of O2, over my O2 in my balanced chemical equation. 3.5 moles. Then I want to take my unknown value, which is how many moles of CO2, and I want to write that as X moles over the CO2. From our balanced chemical equation, we know that 5 moles of O2 is needed to produce 3 moles of CO2. So, under my 5 moles of O2, I'm going to write 5 moles. Under my 3 moles of CO2, I'm going to write 3 moles. Now I have everything I need to set up my proportion. So 3.5 moles over 5 moles equals X moles over 3 moles. At this point, I cross multiply and solve for my missing variable, which is X. Multiplying this way, I get 5X equals, multiplying this way, I get 10.5. So I divide both sides by 5 to solve for X, and X equals 2.1. Once I have my answer, I want to check to make sure it has the correct number of significant figures. So I go back to my problem, and the value given in the problem, 3.5, has 2 significant figures. So that's how many I want in my answer. And 2.1 has 2 sig figs, so I'm good. Then I need to label my answer with units. So I go back to this original question. My 2.1 represents moles of CO2. So that is my final answer when 3.5 moles of O2 reacts with C3H8, it produces 2.1 moles of CO2.